Hi YouTube, it's me, the Shy Pianist, or Donald of Zephyr Wargames, as you may know me by. So this video I'm going to be doing today is sort of something I've been wanting to do for a really long time, and it is before we had links. I originally wanted to try and do this on the Zephyr Wargames YouTube channel, but due to, the amount of combos that Madolches could do back then, it might have flooded the entire channel as such. So now that I'm using my own channel now, and I wanted to do whatever on my own channel, I thought I wanted to showcase at least the combos that Madolches could have done before Link, and this is all of you for all those Madolche players out there who may or may not know these combos. But if you ever get into a special format where you can play without links, then you're playing Madolches, then this video is for you. So I'm going to start off with the decks here. So here we have, as previously shown on the channel, this is deck 50, the OTK build of Madolches. Over here is actually deck 1, which was initially pure build. Actually, I think it still is, where the entire deck, is, the main deck is comprised of only Madolche monsters. But later on, when going through the combos, you'll see what they could have done back then. And so yeah, let's get straight to it. So the first two combos I wanted to show are the two card OTK combos that Madolches had at the time. So back then, when we still had Terratop to 3, this was part of the plays that you could have done. And so over here on the left here, this is probably the most well-known two-card OTK combo, which is the Brilliant Madolche combo using Madolche and Brilliant Fusion. But what I saw on YouTube is that there wasn't anything covering the Terratop and using Hootcake combo, or even Angeli, as this combo would also work with. So I thought I'd just go through them, just simple as really, and so this is just really combos that the deck could have done. So I thought I'll go with the most well known, the Madolche Madolche and Brilliant Fusion. And this is before Link, so you don't have the extra monster zones. And so here it goes. So you start with these two in hand. It doesn't really matter how you play this. You can play your Brilliant Fusion, send your Garnet, send your Light Target. You can go for the Trick Clown, revive it, but you may find yourself taking up too much space because we don't need the extra deck zone now. So get out your Garnet before you do that. Extra Norse on your Madolche, and this is where you search out your Pudding Cess, which is back then probably now still be played at 1. You then tribute summon your Pudding Cess over your Madolche, and then you use your Seraphonite and Pudding Cess to overlay into Chocolate a la mode. Then, once doing so, you use Chocolate mode's effect, target Madolche, shuffle back in, and then her second effect triggers as she's got Pudding Cess. You tribute her, detach from material, sorry, and you special summon out your Angeli. And then from Angeli, you go into your Hootcake, and then with Hootcake, you can banish your Garnet, special summon out Messenger Gelato, and then when you special summon Messenger Gelato, you add Chateau to hand, and then you activate Chateau. This will then shuffle back Angeli back to the deck, and then allowing you to use Chocolate mode again, giving you just hitting the camera off like that, giving you your second Messenger Gelato, and then this will add you your ticket. And then from here on, you can make your tiramisu because we didn't have limitations as such. And use Tiramisu to bounce 2 of your opponent's cards. Shuffle them back into the deck or add them back to your hand. Oh, pardon me. And then this will trigger your ticket, allowing you to effectively special summon because you control a fairy. And so in this case, I guess you can go back to your Madolche and then use the Trick Clown to go into your Trapeze Magician. And then with that, you can rank on top and end with this. So already that is 8,000 on the board and extra 2,500, or you can add an additional 3,000 on top of that. So yeah, this is basically what the video is going to be about. Just combos that Madolches could do, on the assumption that there is nothing to really stop them. And yeah, it's just something I just really wanted to showcase and such. So the other combo I mentioned with the 2-card OTK combo is the Terror Top play with Hoot Cake or Angeli, but I found this out by using Hoot Cake, so I'll go from there. So what you want to do, you have these 2 in your hand. You seen it? Yeah. Special summon your Terror Top, you add your Tut and Tomborg and you special summon that out. And then you can overlay these 2 for your MX Saber Invoker. You normal summon your Hoot Cake, and before you do that, before you do anything else, you then use Invoker's effect, detach and special summon out a Mr. Gelato. This will then give you access to either Chateau or Ticket, but in this case I would always go for Ticket. And then using Ticket, using Hoot Cake, you can banish Terror Top and special summon out Angeli. And then from Angeli, you can tribute and special summon out your Mr. Gelato. This will then grab you your Chateau. So as you can see, you could have gone either way. And just coming back to this now, you should really use your Chateau first before Ticket. This is so that you don't shuffle Angeli back in, and you can add it back to your hand afterwards. So you add your Ticket, and then you can overlay these 2 for your Tiramisu, and then using Tiramisu, shuffle back in, add your Angela back in, and then Ticket will trigger special summon Mr. Gelato back out, and grabbing you another Chateau or Ticket. And then you finish with a chocolate mode on top. And so this is I think is let's see, 5,071,887, so 8,700 damage on the board. So this is something that I didn't really see on YouTube, namely Terror Top play and Hoot Cake or Angeli. If you went with Angeli in hand, the idea is you still make your Invoker with your Terror Top. You tribute first with Angeli, and then you would have to add Ticket first on the Chateau, and you wouldn't be able to add back Angeli. The play still plays out as usual, and you can still make this board, essentially. You just won't be able to add to hand the Angeli. So that's the two card OTKs, and I thought I'll extend this video by showing some of the previous 3-card OTK combos and such. So I think one of the well-known 3-card OTK combos was having Mufili, Angeli, and Instant Fusion, which I'll grab from my pure build. So yeah, back then I had a lot of fun playing the pure build because it was a really sort of innovative and trying to find different combos to play with the deck, which was really nice. So with this 3-card OTK combo, you go with Mufili first to special summon Angeli, and then playing Instant Fusion, you would go to your pair Cycloid or level 5 Earth Fusion monster. Then, as you probably can guess, you go from Angeli to your Pudding Cess, and that will give you your Choco a la mode play. So, just keep hitting the camera. And then using chocolate mode, target, shuffle, detach, and special summon. Just like that. And this will give you your Hoot Cake. Keep shuffle them back in. And then Hoot Cake will then banish Paracycloid to then special summon out your Messenger Gelato. And then Messenger Gelato will be able to grab you, I think in this situation I recall you go with a ticket first. Bear in mind you will then go into an Namek Saber Invoker with your Methylene Hoot Cake to then detach, I would detach briefly, to then special summon out another Messenger Gelato, and then these two will then go into your Tiramisu. And Tiramisu will then bounce two of your opponent's cards, and because I would actually be playing Crofton at this point, you would detach this, Ticket would trigger, Chocolate Mode would trigger, and you would go for Crofton, and then your Messenger Gelato. Reason being, you then add your Chateau from your deck to hand. Oh, wrong deck there. Add Chateau from deck to hand, and this will basically give you the best amount of damage on board, because Crofton will then bounce back and play again, giving an extra basically 300 attack, and you end with more damage on the board. Okay. So that's one of the ones 3-card OTK combos, and let's see what have I got here. We have a Jelly, and Jelly, Instant Fusion, and Ticket Play, right? So Jelly, Instant Fusion, and Ticket. Let's see how this plays out. So I'm probably guessing from the top of my head, looking at this combo. You go with your Angeli, Ticket, and Instant Fusion, all three out. This is probably similar to how things are going to be. And then with Angeli, you tribute. Put that on the side. And into your Pudding Cess. And you overlay these two into your Chocolate Mode. She's basically the combo starter player and everything to the deck. Let's see. Okay, I can see. I'll probably start seeing it now. You target, shuffle back in, detach, and well, Ticket will trigger, and then you detach to special summon. You can go into your Hoot Cake, and then your Messenger Gelato. Otherwise, your Messenger Gelato will miss timing. And then you will add your Chateau. Activate it. Use your Hoot Cake, banish special summon your second Messenger Gelato, and what he will do is add your second Chateau from deck to hand. This is so that you then replace the Chateau, and going, oh jeez, I've done it again. Go into your Tiramisu and shuffle 2 cards your opponent controls, and then Chocolate Mode will trigger, detach, special summon Messenger Gelato, and add back the Chateau. And there you go. That's another 3-card OTK combo right there, and back to hand. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward once you can sort of see the plays, but obviously without links it's not as effective, or able to swarm the field as easily. But yeah. This is how they were, essentially. And then I've got a lot of 4-card OTK combos. Right, I wanted to showcase, actually, one of the combos I actually did on another channel, which was Cyberknight 8610's channel. And this was the double summon Star Changer, Madolche and or if you Angeli play. Now, this was the beginning of the idea where I tested out using basically making Chocolate Mode, or making Pudding Cess a level 4 monster. So, yeah, I'll showcase it now. So basically, you have either Angeli or Mufflin in your hand, as Madolche will then search up the other one. So you normal summon your Madolche to search out the other one, and you play your double summon. The double summon will give you your Mufflin and then into Angeli, and then Angeli will tribute into Puddingcess. There we go. You then use the Star Changer to go into your, make your Puddingcess to a level 4 rather than Madolche to level 5, and you then go to your tiramisu and straight onto chocolate mode. This is the reason being that now chocolate mode has 3 materials rather than 2, and her second effect to detach and special summon is not once per turn. So this is where the fun begins. So you shuffle back in and you detach. What you want to detach is Madolche, because the one you're going to special summon out, which is probably obvious, is Messenger Gelato. And with Messenger Gelato, you will add your Chateau from deck to hand. By activating Chateau, this will then shuffle Madolche back in, allowing you to trigger chocolate mode again. Which will, as you probably will guess, you special summon a Messenger Gelato. And then with Messenger Gelato, you add your ticket from deck to hand and activate it. Then you'll go into your second tiramisu, and you can then proceed to shuffle 2 cards your opponent controls back into the deck. And then with it, you shuffle this back in, Ticket will trigger, and chocolate mode will trigger. So with this is why Croissant was played. You go into your Croissant, if I can find him. Where is he gone? Oh, there he is. Okay, so special summon him and get you out another Messenger Gelato. Messenger Gelato will trigger, grabbing you your second Chateau. Now, using Croissant, you can bounce back your ticket and activate it again, and then go into your second tiramisu, or in this case your third tiramisu. Back to play, and you shuffle. You can shuffle 2 more cards back into the deck. So it's essentially you've shuffled 4 cards back into the opponent's side of the field, back into the deck, and you can end with 10k on the board, like so. Yeah. So actually, yeah. And so there you really have it with the combo. Let's think. No, actually, I think I actually done that wrong. Because yeah, you're supposed to go into 2 Puddingcess. Okay, so let me just showcase this again. Sorry. So Madolche. So let's just quickly go back a bit. Get your Puddingcess out from Angeli. And voila. Back into deck. Star Changer and double summon. Cool. Right. Go overlay on top. Shuffle back Angeli. And detach the special summon. And then, because I keep forgetting, we're actually not needing to use Link. So as for up to the part where you detach and special summon your Messenger Gelato, you can, well, add your ticket again. Sorry if this is a bit bad, to be fair. I haven't done this in a long time. So detach and shuffle 2, and then this is the fun part where you activate ticket and use chocolate mode. Now you special summon out 2 Puddingcesses at the same time. This was something I forgot that this deck can do. This is why you play triple Puddingcess as shown. Overlay on top, target your Puddingcess, shuffle back in, and then you can use the second, I guess, to special summon. And if I recall, yes, this is where Croissant comes in, and he bounces your Mufflin back to hand. And then you can go into your third chocolate mode, shuffle the Puddingcess, and then detach again for the Messenger Gelato onto the board. And then he will grab you another Chateau. Or whatever, really. So yeah, that is the what I consider is probably the best board to be facing against, unless you can even go to tiramisu, shuffle back in, and then if you can even special summon anymore, you get your Coffin out and bounce again. But yeah, so that's the board that I wanted to show with the combo. And yeah, as for that, I think I wouldn't bother with the other combos really, because those are the sort of the main combos I really wanted to show on this channel. And we're already like 20 minutes in. So, I probably will do another video on Madolche combos, but this time I probably will try and look into using Sistart, because so far all I've really seen when trying out combos is that you do need to have Chateau and Ticket, both in your hand or in play, and you know, Mufi Angeli is the play to go into with that. So I would just go a quick run through, I guess. So you move your Angeli, Angeli into your Hoot Cake into your Messenger Gelato, and where's Hoot Cake? Okay, Messenger Gelato, and this will grab on the other two, banishing that. So you have these two in hand. You then obviously link summon Messenger Gelato and Mufi into your Sistart. And you activate Ticket, activate Chateau, shuffles back in, and then Ticket will special summon Messenger Gelato, which will then grab you your Chateau. Generally, this is the sort of play I can only really see being done at the moment. I'll try and look into it myself a bit more, but the only combo I can definitely say is with the Brilliant Fusion Magdalene play, you can make Sistart in the process. So let me just show this, showcase this as well. Might as well. Is this going to be a long Madolche combo play? Oh yeah, there's also the Predblanc play, but hey. So, special summon out, special summon out. Tribute summon, make your Chocolate mode. And so, this is pretty much just your standard thing. Go into your Angeli, go into your Hoot Cake, go into your Messenger Gelato. So, Angeli, Hoot Cake, and Messenger Gelato. And then grab your Chateau. So, you get these two, banish your... Oh, that's not Garnet. This is really messy. Okay, here we go. Banish your Garnet. A special summon. That's not needed. Detach, detach. And then, special summon Messenger Gelato. Messenger Gelato will add Chateau. Shuffle back in your Angeli. Detach it again to special summon your second Messenger Gelato. And grab your Ticket. And then you can link these two to your Sistart, because they're both Madolches. Make your tiramisu, shuffle back in Messenger Gelato and add back Hoot Cake to hand, which is probably the ideal play. And then Ticket will trigger, giving you your Magdalene, and then these two obviously will go to your Trapeze Magician. So that still is, you know, game on board. You can detach. In fact, detach everything you can target onto Sistart. Yeah. And then Chocolate mode can add back Magdalene, and then attack twice with Sistart with 2k, and then at the end of the battle phase you can then shuffle back in Chocolate mode or Pudding Cess, or add Pudding Cess back to hand, and you know, it still stays on board. So I probably will round up this video now, as it's gonna be pretty long to watch. But if you're, you know, been watching this whole time, like, thank you for watching. So as you probably may have noticed, that I don't actually ask people to subscribe. So only subscribe if you want to, and this is probably the only time I will say it. Yeah, don't expect you know, me hassling people to subscribe. I'm only doing this for my own leisure. So if you are watching, I thank you for watching. And yes, as always, guys, happy doodling.